Was popping, everybody. Another day, y'all know why we here. The Breakfast Club of Band Podcast, one and only, Crucial Conflict. We back with another one. We got some special guests coming on today. Some favorite collegiate band directors will be coming on and chopping it up with us today about the importance of taking your COVID vaccine and just being safe and proactive out here as far as this whole COVID situation go. Shout out to everybody that in them comments today. Don't forget to run them stars up. The Cash App is in the we post the Cash App every week. Run it up, guys. Y'all know we always gonna take care of y'all. And of course, after we take care of business in order, the highest request, the highest amount sent to the Cash App or the stars most definitely get the dibs on the songs that we're gonna play today. My co-hosts, man, they all running a little late. They be here, but they all running a little late. So shout out Matt, Johnny, and Darrell. And y'all know we got the hostess with the most is Robin. Y'all already know what it's hitting for. What's popping, everybody? So, I mean, without further ado, we could get on. What's Zam? I see y'all in them comments.
Oh, we gonna find it when we come back.
Center sound beside the far off game. And
what's popping, Johnny? What's popping? Yeah, we can bring our directors on, man. Bring on our guests for the day, man. Let's get it in. What's going on, fellas? What's going on? Mute y'all phones. Make sure y'all can hear yourself. Make sure y'all mics not muted. What's up? What's popping? All right, y'all can hear me? Y'all say something. I'm trying to see if I can hear y'all.
Mic check one.
Yeah, you good? You good? You good? I heard.
Like
that was some university right there. What's up, Jamad? Big, what's popping? What's popping? Are we waiting on Willie to come backstage? I don't know what's going on with Prof right now. Prof got that Nokia service going on back there.
All right. Dang.
Well, since we're waiting on Prof Snipes to get his internet situation popping up, fella, why don't y'all go ahead and introduce yourself? And as we like to do on this show, we like to give everybody our musical band facts and where we come from and what y'all currently doing. Any one of y'all fellas can go ahead and grab the flow.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good. I can hear you.
All right, man. How y'all doing, man?
What's going on, man?
Pretty good. Kevin Taylor, director of bands, Southern University.
That's all you want to hit them with? You don't want to hit them with no band facts?
Oh, I mean, what you want to know?
Let the people know where you come from. I don't care if it's elementary. Let the people know what your background is.
Well, I'm from Mobile, Alabama.
Yes, sir.
I graduated from Blount High School, so I've been teaching for a good number of years now, man. Since 2006. So I started out at Jackson High School in Jackson, Louisiana. Went to Baker High School in 2008. I was on Southern University staff 2014. I've been the head director since 2018.
All right, now ain't nothing wrong with that. Go ahead. Next one. Let me get them band facts out you. You go ahead, Bynes. I don't know what's going on with the connection, Mr. Bynes.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you well.
I'm Dr. Bynes. I went to Reed High School. I'm from New Orleans. I went to Southern University for my bachelor's, Troy for my master's, and Liberty for my doctorate. I was the band director at Reed High School. It's funny, Kedrick. Did you know I was the band director at Jackson High School for a little while?
I did not know that.
I was the band director at Jackson High School in Jackson, Louisiana for about a month. But I ended up going to Reed High School. And I'm the King of Alabama. No, I'm just playing. I'm the band director at Talladega.
This man. All right, Prof. I don't know. I think
Wait,
his
let
phone
me
froze.
say something. We in band practice right now, so if the band start playing, you'll know that's what it is.
All right. I'm trying to figure. I don't know. Prof phone messed up at the top. I don't know what's going on with his phone. It froze. Robert, he might have to pull him on and add him back because his phone froze.
Miguel, I like the resume. Everything besides the read part. Everything else is good.
He ain't got no picture on that bottom screen. Whoever that is loading in. I'm trying to get all of the directors in here before we start to get it to the the matter of business. I know we're missing a couple of band directors.
I didn't get an invite. That's sad.
No, that's not true. I most definitely knew you were coming, and actually, it was told to me that.
I didn't even know I was coming until a minute ago.
Well, guess what? That's a good thing. I told him to send the invite to who all wants to come. That go to man right there who put the whole plan together. The Purple Marching Machine. How he the first person backstage and late right now.
Who, me?
Yeah, probably what's
Y'all
going on, man? Go ahead, man. Get the people your band facts.
Man, we had band practice.
We got everybody on here tonight, man. This is what's going on, man. How you doing?
What's going on, y'all? All right?
Yeah, man. Go ahead and get them people your band facts since you popped in here like that. Go ahead.
What's going on, guys? I'm Brian Dawes. I'm the Ranger and assistant band director for Miles College Purple March Machine.
What's going on?
We just, man,
about to get this thing jumping.
Yeah, man. We just happy to have our kids coming back, man. Trying to get them all vaccinated, all that stuff. So, yeah.
Well, speaking of vaccinations, I really just want to give all y'all directors the flow to basically say what y'all got to say, because it's the importance of being vaccinated. I myself had COVID, had a really bad struggle with COVID, and I am vaccinated. So I'm a guy I'm big on people being vaccinated because COVID always took me off the face of this earth. And a lot of people are not taking it serious. So y'all have the flow, fellas, to say whatever y'all need to say.
All right, well, I guess I go first. Matter of fact, quite a few of our staff members, including myself, we had COVID. I had it in December, end of December going to January. So I actually missed Christmas and New Year. So, and I'm actually vaccinated, man. Like I tell the kids, I got vaccinated and I still don't have a wing or nothing. So, and I've been vaccinated since beginning of March. So right now, man, I feel great. And I just think that if we want to go into the direction of going back to normalcy, some type of normalcy, like we got to take a stance against this virus. And right now, vaccination is probably the best way to take that stance. So I just want to encourage all band students, all band directors, everybody, just consider getting vaccinated. Do your research. A lot of people who I talk to who don't believe in getting vaccinated, to me, they don't have a valid reason. Some of them do, health reason, religion, but some of it is, I don't know. I just don't trust it. So I'm telling you guys now, I took the vaccine. I took the Pfizer. Actually, me and Mr. Snipes, we took both of our vaccination together. So, I mean, we both feel fine.
And,
So,
And another thing, just to piggyback off what Mr. Moss was saying, I heard some things today like if I take the vaccine, it's gonna stop my growth. If I take the vaccine, I'm going to die. And those things are not true. And unfortunately, some people have passed away after taking the vaccine, but that don't mean that they died from the vaccine. It could have been an underlying health problem. And another thing that we got to realize is there's more people that has passed away from COVID than people have passed away from the vaccine. So it's pretty much a safe thing that we're going through. It's clean. And, a lot of people have taken it. So it's proven that it's not nothing that's going to hurt you. I know that the SWAC have different rules than the SIAC, but we have mandated our bands to be have been mandated to take the vaccine just so we can feel more safe about having a band rehearsal and things like that. Mr. Taylor was telling me from Southern University, he was telling me about a high school band that already been shut down. And unfortunately, we have had a college to be shut down already with COVID. So we just got to make sure, our students are safe. And that's just my take on it, guys. I've been pushing it every day on social media. We need more people to get vaccine. Unfortunately, we had 30 kids today that did not want the vaccine. But we had 170 that took the vaccine today. So, that's 170 more people that took the vaccine today. So we're going to keep trying to get our kids to take it so we can have a safe year. But if we don't take the vaccine, all these college bands are going to be shut down because no administrator is going to let us have an unsafe environment on these campuses.
Correct.
Man, it's so crazy because I hear so many crazy stories as far as the COVID-19 itself and the vaccine. It's like I've been hearing a lot of people who trying to tell me what I went through wasn't real, and basically, it's a slap in the face because you got a lot of people die, of COVID-19. So it's just a scary situation that you see so many of our people just misinformed on the whole process and the way it worked. So man, I just hope that whatever message y'all giving out today, man, I hope it hits some of them because it's a lot of us dying from it too, if we're being honest, Black people.
Yes.
Because we're not being vaccinated and we're dropping like flies.
You're right.
Go ahead, Mr. Taylor.
Man, how y'all doing, man?
What's going on?
Oh, man, good. Listen up, man. One of the biggest things that people don't realize is, man, this is taking a lot of people out because we're not being cautious. We're not taking it serious, like you said. If it don't hit home for a lot of people, they don't take it serious. And a lot of the young people are getting affected by this new strand that they have out. And I encourage every individual, not just young, old, everybody need to go and get vaccinated because my whole entire family got vaccinated. We all went and we took the Pfizer. We went in the beginning stages, even when, people really wasn't sure. But it's nothing more than like a flu shot. So if you want to continue to see the bands, you want to see football games, you want to see all those things, man, you definitely need to go and take it serious and get vaccinated, but not just for events like that, but just your safety and your health, and period. Because I had the virus as well, and I was somewhere minding my business. Somebody came around me with the virus, so I caught it that way. But I mean, it didn't take me down like that. But I couldn't smell, I couldn't taste, I couldn't smell for like 4 months though. So it's very critical for you to go and take the vaccine because you never know how it may affect your body. So I'm not going to tell you that it'll be this way or that way because I can't tell you that. But I know for me, I didn't have any underlying conditions. My arm was just sore maybe one day. But it's just like any other shot that you take when you get, steroids. But it's not even like a steroid shot. It's not even that bad. So a lot of people scared of needles. But I think if you go and just and do it, you'll be okay. It's better than going, taking multiple tests to see if you are sick and stuff like that. So I definitely would encourage everyone to go and take the vaccine, not just the young people, but everybody.
Right. The needle is so small. It's a real like both shots that I took, I could barely feel it. I had to look at the nurse and say, go ahead and do it. And they would say, well, I already done it. I already gave you the shot. So I mean, just go ahead and take it. Like I know some people scared of needles, but we've been getting vaccines all our life, man. You know, and like I tell people all the time, like they actually the flu shot, they actually changed that flu shot every because new variants of the flu come around. So I take the flu shot every year. Nothing's happened to me. So just take it, man.
And another thing they're not really saying too, if you talk to anybody that's working closely with this COVID, it is now affecting our babies. And I have a 1-year-old who just got over it. And I can tell y'all, to see my child go through that and knowing there's nothing that I could do for him was not a good feeling. And I kind of, in a weird way, I blame the adults because we control what comes around our kids. You know what I'm saying? And if we're not getting the proper education and needs on the vaccine and we're not taking it, you're going to continue to see children losing their lives behind this virus. And that's how serious it is. Mm-hmm. It's getting to a point where babies and ERs and babies, ER doctors are literally telling you kids are dying from this. So I hope it doesn't come to your front door before you really take this virus really serious. And don't get vaccinated because we're telling you to. Get vaccinated because you need to. You got a lot of us spreading like this false narrative when it comes to this vaccine and this virus as a whole, which is not good, man. It's really not good to see a lot of us spread a lot of the craziness that I see as far as the vaccine. It doesn't matter if you're vaccinated or not, you can still spread the virus. So not only do I wish y'all get vaccinated, I wish y'all start wearing y'all mask again. Because I don't know about Alabama, but Louisiana is having some of the worst numbers since the beginning of this. Our hospitals are filling up every day with people going in there with that Delta variant, vaccinated and unvaccinated.
Yeah, man. Alabama is they said that we were in last place in terms of people getting the amount of people getting vaccinated. So our numbers are definitely rising. Right now, you know, I teach at a K-8 school. I teach in the school system. And right now, there's conversation about how long we're going to actually be in school because of this new variant. Some people giving it to Labor Day. But my thing is, if we go ahead and get vaccinated, then, you know, we can go back to life as normal. I don't know about y'all, but I couldn't stand teaching band virtually. It was almost impossible, man. So I encourage, I'm pleading with everybody, you know, please get vaccinated.
Especially if y'all want to see some of y'all favorite bands get out there and do what they do. We really got to be proactive and take this vaccine, man. Like, people really got to stop listening to your uncle who smoked crack, but the vaccine is where he draw the line. He don't know what's in crack, but he smoked crack. So we really got to pick and choose, bro.
Right. I agree.
Yeah, guys.
They talking to you, Prop Snipe. They talking to you.
What we having the Battle of Birmingham?
No, somebody talking about I seen Kelly Cab say, "What up, though, Frack? Crucial conflict in the building."
I appreciate it. When we had leadership camp today, we got all our session leaders out here this morning. For this evening. So they haven't played in over a year, man. So we just going through the fundamentals and going over the marching style. Everybody out here has been vaccinated. Hey guys, before we move on, I'm on a show, but how was the vaccination process today? Was it cool? Just give a thumb up.
Amazing. You're great.
So everybody's vaccinated. The kids are having a great time, and we can actually try to enjoy band somewhat. You see what I'm saying? So we at leadership camp, and we're excited. but this won't continue. Vaccinated. This will
Was that my boy T Murphy? Was that my boy T Murphy?
everybody to get vaccinated. Yeah, T Murphy. Yeah, he is right
Tell
now.
my
He
boy I
accepted
said what's poppin', man.
See what's up, man.
What's
Whoa,
poppin', brother? What's poppin', brother?
what's down, Burger?
Man, cool it, brother. I see you out there handling business.
Yeah, I gotta prepare to punish some people. I got some L's to give out.
We gotta get them boys vaccinated because you gotta give out them L's, man.
Yeah, I got mine.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna have ours. I just hope they have theirs. You hear me?
No
I ain't really
excuses,
gotta
huh?
say too much because they know my name.
T Murphy in the building, man. Stop playing.
Yeah, so Mr. Taylor, I want to thank Mr. Taylor because he's been really helpful. He came right on, and Southern and Miles play each other this year. So we want to see that battle. If you want to see that battle, our students got to get vaccinated. So that's all we wanted to say. About that.
Hey, Mr. Taylor, I wanted to ask you because I heard Prop Snipes say that like they mandated for those kids to, in order for them to be in the band, they had to take the vaccine. Is Southern doing the same thing? Is the SWAC period doing the same thing?
No, man, we can't do that. State institution. By it not being FDA approved yet, they not mandating it. So we strongly recommend it, though. Like I said, it's something that is helpful to everyone. I know I didn't like virtual, so that didn't work for me. I was glad when we went back on campus. I held my classes in the band hall. I was like, hey, we just social distance is big enough and put on a mask. But that I couldn't do it online. Looking at a screen, man, that just wasn't cool at all. So my hats go off to all the high school band directors, middle school, elementary, that had to teach music through the computer because I know it wasn't easy. Being students at home, man, I know they wasn't paying attention. It was like hard to get their concentration. So, I hope everybody kind of keep that in mind when the fall come around. Yeah, they put these programs together. These guys making something happen out of nothing. A lot of people having almost start over. Because they lost so many students. So we just want to make sure that we encourage everyone, man, to go ahead and get that vaccination, man. So everything
Somebody
can go.
said Southern don't need vaccinations to smash.
We need
I
vaccinations.
Prop Taylor agree with that one. I need y'all to get vaccinated, and then we can smash.
Yeah. Hey, man, I've been on my students all summer about it, man, because it's important. It's just that important. We can't mandate it because we are a state institution. But, man, the staff vaccinated, a good percentage of our students are vaccinated. I would say half. So I'm trying to encourage the other half to go ahead and, get vaccinated because, man, it's important. It's very important, man. I just think about people that do have underlying conditions, and it's mostly African Americans.
Yes.
Yes. It's mostly us that are affected more by people dying. I'm not saying that we the only ones catching it, but when you're talking about people dying, man, and I know everyone go around their older siblings and their grandparents and parents, man, that I know someone, that died from it and they were young age, man. It's like, hey, man, it's hitting home on every level. So it ain't exempting nobody, So I know we got students that have different ailments and, man, it'll affect them. They couldn't even come to practice and stuff. I gave them different type of work to do, not even with everybody else because, it can affect the slightest thing in somebody who have a sickle cell, anything like that, man. That stuff can take them out of here real fast. So, man, it's not just for you, it's for everybody else as well. So if you carrying it and don't know you have it, and you go around somebody that does have an underlying condition, man, you can save their life. So,
yes,
so it's about not just being about yourself, but just think about others as well.
Hey, Mr. Carlton Mr. Carlton Wright, you could go ahead and say a word, man. I know you was having some technical difficulties earlier. Sorry about that.
Hey, good afternoon, guys. Well, good evening. Good to see everybody on here. Prof Snipes, Prof Taylor, Van Jesus.
What's going on, brother?
Yes, sir.
How's everybody doing?
Good,
I'm doing fine, man. I'm doing fine.
Well, good. Thank you for inviting me to come on to this much needed platform because everybody made some valid points. I was listening. I was on the our practice field. Our section leaders came in on yesterday, so we got them up there doing some leadership training and things like that. So the Wi-Fi was spotty, but nonetheless, I echo what everyone is saying about this vaccine. It's crucially important, and you know, we cannot mandate it being a state institution, but the university is highly encouraging all students and faculty and staff to get this vaccine. And I had a conversation with one of my students about a month ago, and I was asking him, well, man, what is it that you young guys don't want to get the vaccine? Is it a fear factor, or what is it? And, you know, he was saying, well, Mr. Wright, I think the biggest thing for me is that the vaccine has not been out long enough to prove itself. And I counted that. I'm like, Marcus, you know, the numbers are declining now because people are taking the vaccine. And, you know, yes, it's 95% efficacy, and that 5% meaning that it could still slip in and hit somebody and take them out. But I would rather take my chances knowing that I've got an A on the paper rather than I've got a 0, you know, as far as writing a paper, or I put in terms of taking a test or writing a paper for a college grade or something like that. So, you know, 95 beats 0 anytime to me. So he said, well, yeah, I see that point, Mr. Wright, but I just don't know what the long-term effects is going to be, you know, 20, 30 years from now, what is it going to do to my body? So, you know, I can't argue with him on that. I said, well, you know, right now, I'm not worried about 20 or 30 years from now. I'm worried about right now. So the best thing for me to do, and I think for anybody to do, is to take the vaccine. But, you know, I respect everybody's choice. It's their body. They can do what they please with that. But if you don't take the vaccine, the vaccination, wear a mask. That's simple. You know, that will help out a whole lot. And, you know, that's why Alabama is about as red as a firecracker on the 4th of July. So we've got to, you know, do some things to turn this thing around, man. So it's just crucial. Our kids will be coming in here on Sunday, and they're going to have to be tested. Those who are not vaccinated, they will have to be tested weekly. And, you know, everybody's going to have to don a mask, vaccinated or not. Everybody's going to have to wear a mask on campus. So we're taking precautionary measures here at A&M to make sure that everybody's as safe as can be. So I just don't want to go through another shutdown and, you know, just spend another year like we did, a year and a half like we did previously. So we got to do something different.
Yes, sir. I totally agree. I just hope that we stop spreading these false narratives about the vaccine, because we put forward stuff in our body every single day. You know what I'm saying? Whatever alcohol you drinking, you don't look at the labels on them alcohol. You drink it.
Yeah.
Whatever drug y'all put in y'all body, y'all ain't asking what's in it. You taking the risks that come with that. But the vaccine is where y'all draw the line and kind of it's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have a problem with y'all saying y'all don't want to take the vaccine, but it's the fact y'all live life every day like it's not a global pandemic and stuff is not going on. And then those are the people that are spreading this disease like wildfire, and then you already have I'm not taking it because I don't have to. You do have the right to not take it, but man, you can't not want to take the vaccine and be the person spreading it. You don't get to do both, because basically my life is in your hand. I have to
Absolutely.
trust that you don't spread it to me or somebody I love, and I go spread it to somebody I love. So it's just a crazy situation to be in. Even with family members, man, sometimes you have to tell them, you in them trenches too far, man. You everywhere. You in every club. You ain't everywhere, but you trying to come be around me. I don't know who you were around. So you can't be mad that I want to, you know what I'm saying? Like I was telling everybody, my 1-year-old had COVID, and I have no idea where he got it from. So that's a scary situation.
It really is. And another, to a point that you just made, you know, the kids talking about, well, I don't want to take it because I don't know what's in it. And for lunch, they serve sandwiches and these Doritos right here. Read the label. They can't even pronounce what these chemicals are on here, these preservatives. So, you know, they don't know what they're putting in the body here. But, you know, they still eat it, you know. So it's just one of those things that they just got to stop being narrow-minded. And another thing, they talk about the Tuskegee experiment. Well, the Tuskegee experiment was just done on black people, black men. But now everybody's getting the vaccine, all colors, black, brown, pink, whatever the case is. So, we just got to try to change these mindsets.
The line as government is where we draw the line. I don't think it's that. Like, I've heard people say shit like, "Oh, they're trying to put tracking devices in us," and I literally had to tell them, "Man, you own a smartphone. You have a smartphone in your hand 24/7. They don't need to stick you with no tracking device when you own a smartphone. You got Netflix, computers, all at your house. They don't need to track you when they know what you're doing 24/7. Everybody keep a phone in their hand. We can't do nothing without looking down at our phone every 5 minutes. So that's not it. I think our distrust of the government got us a little paranoid.
Well, the thing about it is,
right, them white people going to get that vaccine. They ain't about to mess it up. They can't wait.
Some of them gotta get it.
I think it's mainly the South, man. They still got that slave mentality, man. The South keep you in that little box. You know what I'm saying? People don't like to get out of the box. When you go up north and other places, man, they have a different mindset on everything. You know, we have a closed mind when it comes to things. Like, we listen to anything somebody say. Somebody tell us the sky blue, you can be looking at it and see it ain't blue, and they're gonna go with whatever somebody say. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like to go on what somebody say. They say if you want to hide something from us, put it in a book. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things that it's so true though, man. But it's like they want to do all of the things that they want to do when they want to do it and how they want to do it. But when it's something that, hey, look, man, this is something that's gonna help the world. Everybody want Mardi Gras to come back. They want all these things, but they don't want to do what it takes to keep from getting other people sick. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, we got students as well that said they didn't want to take it, and I can't make them take it. I'm not gonna make them take it, but like I told them, I said, when we go play these NFL games and you left behind, that's what it is. Yeah, it ain't nothing personal, but that's their mandate. For the NFL, no talent can go on their field without being vaccinated. So, I already told them, hey, we got a few NFL games that we scheduled to play at, and if you're not vaccinated, we're gonna take what we have. So if we have 128, that's what we're gonna go with. So
Can we post Miss Ramona comment? Because I agree with Miss Ramona, but I don't agree with her in the sense of this vaccination for our community as a whole. Because if you talk to any doctor, it's us. We already have some of the worst. We already have the worst diet. You know what I'm saying? We eat bad a lot. We already eat bad and put all kind of bad stuff in our body, and this disease is taking us out. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy how it's us spreading that negative. I be saying some of y'all, I just slap Fox News on y'all because that's just what y'all look like. Y'all look like Candace Owens. I be seeing some of y'all, man, I be shaking my head. And y'all be really spreading that false message on a platform, a big platform like Facebook. All it takes for you to get one person to buy into your nonsense, and that's a wrap. Because then that one person to get one other person to buy it, and before you know it, you got 200-300 people buying into nonsense.
You know what's crazy? They have to take the same similar shot to come to college, the meningitis shot. To go to college, you got to have your shots to go to college. And they go and get
look over in India where they having damn mass cremations in the middle of the street because hundreds of people every day are dying of COVID because they don't have vaccines. They have no vaccines to give. So people got to literally have mass cremations in the streets. I'm not saying that you have to take everything, take nothing, but that is something that you and your family should sit down and discuss as a whole. Anybody that's on here watching, if you're not vaccinated, I wouldn't just give a fast yes, man. It's something that you need to really pay attention to because this is worldwide, all over India, China, wherever you this earlier, they got people dying of COVID every day. You might want to read the medical RP. What? You gotta send me that book. I might want to read that because that's crazy. Like it's like I see us. We so divided. We so divided when it comes to everything. You got anything else you want to say, Mr. Wright?
Well, I'm enjoying the platform, and I just really hope that everybody has a great season, uninterrupted season, and that we get back to doing what we really love, because this is a passion for everybody that's on this platform right now. Band is one of those things that people just get a joy out of, and if everybody did the right things and took care of themselves, then we would be able to get through this season okay. What's up, Al? How you doing, man?
Hey, Doc, how you doing?
Oh, man, I'm hanging in here, man. So I'm going to
Great.
shut up and let Al take the mic, brother.
You know what? I'm just getting in from cutting grass, man. I apologize about getting in late, but let me just say, we're in a situation right now where we are shut down right now. We started camp on Sunday, and unfortunately, we had a student who test positive this week. And so the last few days, we cannot have any rehearsals. They're going to let us know after Monday when we can start again. So this thing is real, man. And unfortunately, man, a lot of the students, they're not with taking the test. And just like what Ted said earlier, man, I was listening to what he said. I kind of agree, man. It's just unfortunate, man, that these kids will not listen. And when they look at the data, regardless of what they're saying or how they feel, if they look at the data, over 90% of the folks that's contracting the virus and dying from COVID, they're not vaccinated. So to me, it's a no-brainer. It's sad that it takes band to get some of these students who want to even take the virus. But if that's what it takes, we got to make this thing happen. I don't know what my season is going to look like. We had some decent numbers early on. I was proud of what we had, but if the students are not going to take the virus, take the vaccination, I can't make them. I can't force them. And we like you guys said earlier, we just gonna go out with what we have.
It's crazy. It's like,
Can you guys hear me?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. We heard you, man. It's just digesting everything, because you see so much ignorance as far as COVID-19, period. Every day on the internet, I see so much ignorance, and people just, they always talk about studying and paying attention, but they don't do that. They just repeating what they hear from somebody else. None of the numbers that they're not even giving facts. They just repeating what they hear from somebody else. And it's ignorance. It becomes ignorance at some point. Like, you can't be spreading false narratives on Facebook over a platform so big. We appreciate you, Mr. Johnson. We appreciate that, man. Because I know I just had an argument with a Facebook friend who basically told me my fight with COVID wasn't a fight with COVID. My doctor gave me COVID, and my doctor is the reason why I'm sick, and they trying to kill all black people. And sometimes I'm blown away that you could take my story and just write the one you want. When I'm telling you what I went through, you can't tell me my story because I lived it. So sometimes it's just crazy.
I got a story for you on that one. That was Myra Roden, who's a good friend of mine. She's the band director at Fayette County High School in Georgia. Outstanding band, and even more outstanding band director. She told me about someone who swore up and down that the virus was not real, and just argued anybody that came up against it, going against Trump and all this kind of stuff, until his parents came down with it. Both of his parents came down with it. And all of a sudden now he changes his story. And, after his parents got the same kind of treatment that Donald Trump got when he supposedly had the virus, his family's doctor, their parents' doctor, prescribed whatever that cocktail was that Trump had, and it miraculously cleared them up. So, people talk about it until it hits their families, then they change their story. But, it shouldn't get to that point.
Yeah, you don't even want to wish that on nobody, that they have a family member or a loved one die or catch COVID for you to take the virus serious. I remember when I had COVID and I had a friend who went in the hospital with COVID, younger than me, healthy. You know, he posted on Facebook that he was going in the hospital, and less than a week later, he died. So I'm like, people thinking whatever you think this virus is not that. And the reason why we have the Delta variant and the Lambda variant, because people are not being educated or vaccinated. So now it's spreading into something more sinister because people are not doing their due diligence on the whole disease as a whole. And people, it's us mainly, and it's kind of scary that we just so naive to what's really going on. And man just said the whole band program is shut down at Kentucky State. I remember when Smash Time first, like, was, man, when I tell you this man talked the whole of my head about Kentucky State to where I just had to go and listen to the videos. He like, Berg, I'm telling you, man, Kentucky State, Berg, you gotta go him. They're a good band, bro. I'm like, okay, send me some clips of these people. And that was my first time hearing y'all. I can't even cap. I was thoroughly impressed. I'm like, man, for a little small band, they coming with it.
I appreciate that, man.
So make sure you tell Smash Time. If Smash Time ain't get paid for that promo.
Hey, man, that's my boy, man. That is my man. I talk to that guy probably at least 2 or 3 times a week, man. He really supports the program. But,
somebody said his whole family had it, and I lost my dad and one of his sisters to it.
Yeah.
I start reading the comments because I be getting mad reading the comments, y'all. I'm sorry. I be reading the comments getting mad.
You know, people are entitled to their opinions just like we are to ours, but you know,
most definitely. But some of it I be gonna pull the little bit of hair I got left out. And I'll be looking like you, Prof. I have a bald head.
I have to get some tweezers and find it on here.
I really just want everybody to make the best decision for them and their families. Mine was to go and get vaccinated because and what I went through, I don't wish it on my worst enemy. So my thing is, the reason why I got it, because I would hate, my worst fear was one of my kids having it, and one of my kids got it. And it was nothing that I could do. And that's the worst feeling in the world as a parent, to see your 1-year-old fighting and there's nothing you can do for him. But basically, try not to cry in front of him, because I know what I went through, so I can only imagine how it affects a kid.
So let me ask you, how did it affect you? I mean, what did you feel like?
Man, it's so crazy because it hit me in like stages. It got progressively worse. Like my breathing, like the first week, my breathing was fine. By that second week, I could barely breathe. I was full of mucus. Then on top of having COVID, I caught pneumonia. And they tried to give me a Z-Pack and it didn't work the first time. I don't know what happened. The Z-Pack didn't take. So I was feeling worse. So I had to go back to the hospital. And when I went back to the hospital, whatever they gave me the second time started working. Man, I'm talking about, even to this day, I still have trouble breathing. If I move too much or I'm doing too much, I still have trouble breathing. So this is life-term effects for me as far as dealing with the virus. I'm already a big dude. Like, it's no secret that I'm not your most healthiest person in the world. You know what I'm saying? So that, for one, I had to deal with that. Then at first I was taking Tylenol. I see somebody talking about Tylenol. I took Tylenol. And by the time I made it to the hospital, they told me that was the worst thing I could have took, because Tylenol was basically like offsetting the virus. Like, people who were taking Tylenol were dying from taking Tylenol. So I went through a whole lot, man. I had severe body pain. I couldn't breathe. I felt like crap. I didn't eat. I didn't drink. It was just really bad for me. And I don't wish that on nobody. The worst part to me was the breathing, man. Like, being so helpless, like, you can't, not being able to breathe is terrible, especially when there's nothing a doctor can do for you. All they do is make you comfortable. If your immune system is strong enough to beat that disease, you'll beat it. But it's nothing they can do for you. They just make you comfortable until you either die or you beat it.
Wow. Well, I've got several friends that have come down with COVID, and one, her son is in the band now here at Alabama A&M, and she cannot smell. Her taste just recently came back, but the doctors told her if she's got some kind of smell therapy. I've never heard of that, but if it doesn't come back within a certain amount of time, she may never smell again. So that's got to be something detrimental to someone. It's sad.
It's really it's a scary situation. And the worst part about it is, and I hate to say this, I feel like it's going to get worse before it get better because of the lack of knowledge on the whole situation. It's going to get worse before it can get better. And you know what I'm saying? I had kind of felt like stuff was going to go back to normal, especially this summer. You know what I'm saying? After having the summer that some of these summer programs had, I kind of thought, now we're going to get back to some normalcy. We're going to have the fall, and then it just spiraled out of control as far as the numbers.
We're in for a long haul.
If they don't get vaccinated, it ain't gonna be too long. I can see
guys,
it being back down.
Well, guys, look, I got to run. Like I said, we had leadership camp this week, so I've got to get back out there with the students. But thanks for the invitation to come and speak to you guys, and everybody out there making comments. Please stay safe, and just do what you got to do to keep yourself and your family safe.
You guys are welcome on anytime. Anytime y'all want to come spread that message of love, y'all welcome.
Peace, bro.
Peace. Anything you want to say, Doc?
Man, I just hope that everybody have a good season, man. I really hope that these students, for their safety, beyond just band, I hope that they are willing to kind of listen to the adults. We've been here before. And you can't just go on what your friend is saying or what this person is saying. Look at the data. And if you look at the data, it's clear to get a vaccination is very important. It's saving lives. And so hopefully they take heed to that and go and get that vaccination for themselves. Forget a band, just for their everyday lives. Bringing that COVID home to their families, to their older parents and all. It's not good look. This is not a personal decision that you need to make at this point. It should be collective for the people. Man, I appreciate coming on too. I'm about to chime out of here too, man. My boy Snipes told me to come on today. I don't even see him. What happened to him?
He was on there earlier. He jumped off because his band started playing in the background, so he had to jump off.
Oh, okay.
We appreciate you coming on, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah. I look forward to coming on again, man, once the season gets started.
Yes, sir. We most definitely have you back. Believe that.
Okay.
All right. All right, y'all. Now that we got the that part of the show out the way, the serious part of the show, we're ready to get into some clips. So, Robin, I'm not even sure if you have some queued up already, but I know my boy, man, Pat. I think Pat had a clip he wanted to play. I think it was We Can't Be Friends. Yeah, I know Pat had a video he wanted to be played. That was cool. That was a nice. That was a. I hate that. That was my first time seeing that video. And I watch a lot of SU. I never saw that video.
Get my headphones on. Hold on.
So look, if anybody want any videos played and you send stars, or you can send stars now and have your video played. So that's what we're doing right now for the last hour. We're gonna send them stars, run it up, and we're gonna have y'all videos played. Did you catch that video, Darrell? My boy Wi-Fi acting up. You caught that video, Darrell?
Hello?
You caught that video?
Yeah, I caught that video.
That bill fire. I never
I'm trying
heard
to connect my. I'm trying to connect my headphones now. I'm connecting my headphones. Hold on. Yeah, it's working.
That's you. We can't be friends. What's up, Deontay? What's popping? Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. If you
I'm
want
on
your
here now.
video played, yeah. If you want your video played, send them stars. Say, Robert, you got that video that I sent you? You can play that. This
What's
might
up,
be
people?
my
I
favorite.
apologize. I'm late, y'all. My internet wasn't tripping. I thought Verizon was good, but I'm gonna give him another chance. Though. What's poppin' with y'all do?
We coolin', brother. You missed the serious part of the show, but you know, Burger gonna hold it down, hold the fort down a little bit. I try to do the best I can.
You ban Jesus. I mean, that's expected. You know, it's expected. Hey, did we already do Fallen? I'm sorry.
Huh?
Hey, did we already do Fallen? That's my. Uber.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's straight smoke, man.
Man,
Oh
dog.
my God.
What do you play back? Bruh.
Nothing. You
What
walk
can you
off.
play back? If we just go home, like pack your shit and roll out. It's just time to go.
I mean,
Now, when I first heard that song, I
Buses.
said, why do people not know about this? I saw so many comments where people were like, this is my first time hearing this. There's a lot of people in the comments like this their first time hearing it. Hey, look,
Hey,
sing
listen to
y'all
the one
stars
that's in the stand.
against. Nah, that sounded great in that band room, but that one
It
outside,
did. That one outside was coming.
sing y'all stars. We gonna play y'all music, man. Y'all sing y'all stars. We got y'all. Y'all sing y'all stars, and then sing y'all clip in the comments. We got y'all. But I don't think nobody gonna play a better. No, ain't nobody gonna play a better clip than what I played just now. That falling is amazing.
I mean, the best clip to me, my favorite clip ever is gonna be that "Stranger in My House."
Where you at,
the
D?
one from across the field. I'm in Mississippi, man.
Yeah, the Cash App available, Smash. Robin, post the Cash App. If you send your stuff, make sure you send your video. Send your video along with your Cash App or your stars, whichever one. That's that old SU. You can't deny that old SU smoke.
Hey, I ain't gonna even lie though. I want to hear. I mean, y'all know I'm an SU through and through. But send us some more clips of some other people too.
Yeah, send some. Yeah, see, son is so cool. It's a cheat code. Send us some other clips. I got some clips of some other people I could.
Hey, somebody send that Talladega playing that Eminem. But you got to send them the songs with it too though. I just want to hear. I mean, I can listen to Southern all night, trust me. But I don't want to be biased. You dig? But if somebody else want to send that Stranger in My House, I listen to that too. What'd you say? Y'all say something? Y'all say something? It's career.
Straight to the beat. Blow the stop.
Y'all going straight back home? Oh, good one.
Boy, somebody on trumpet was going ape shit. Like, did y'all hear that shit?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Somebody on tuba had some
That
weak ass
was
pedals, though.
Miles. Somebody on, it was a couple of trumpet players, dude, they were going ape shit just now.
The pedals was weak, though.
Them pedals wasn't
Hey,
weak.
what
Did
year
you
that
know
was?
04, that when Miles was in 8, man.
What year that was?
04.
04, okay.
Yeah, that band was pretty good. I mean, that's really New Orleans All-Star band.
Hey,
No,
Snipes was in that band, huh?
Yeah, I think Snipes was in that band. I don't know who that was on trumpet, but God Lee, man, them boys was them boys was in the
that
Spanish.
was cooking them. Hey, that Marty was cooking them, bro.
I don't know who that was, but they ignorant for that. Jesus.
Was it Paulo number
That Marty was cooking, and Paulo, I think Paulo never came and went up there and no food.
I don't know who they were, but them boys was, them trumpet players had some serious range. Dum 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 dum.
I think that was like Paulo number there.
Oh, that boy, he said
was up there, yeah.
Kenny said that was Paulo and Cookie, and then he said that him and Willie Snipes was on B-Tone. Prop Snipes was on B-Tone at Miles at that time. One thing about them Alabama schools, do they always have fire tuba sections, dog.
That tuba section was good, but them pedals was weak as fuck.
Man, that was way from across the field, boy. You still heard them pedals. Somebody was sitting across.
Yeah, you heard them, but them bitches sound like pillows.
Man, you crazy. You really lied. You telling me from across the field that you can hear a pedal?
Yeah,
that mean it was loud.
Hey, but that shit sound that just sound like pillows, boy.
He a tuba player, so I can't argue with another tuba player, but that shit was loud.
I heard some loud ass pedals from
Man, did y'all not
And
hear
it
that
sounded
shit?
good.
I'm sorry, Johnny. We got into this last week. Dog, did you not hear that? What is your dude? Did you not hear that?
They sounded good, but like
That's
you said last
perfection,
week, it was
bro.
boring.
The balance, the blend, everything is perfection.
But it was boring though, Burger.
It's boring because that's your opinion. It was boring in your musical
Yeah,
opinion.
to me, that's my opinion. But like
Yeah,
a
that's
lot of
why.
people feel like that.
Damn, my
No, a
mic was
lot of people
muted.
don't. Because reading these comments,
Shit, bro.
I'm seeing different.
Great arrangement. But it don't. It's college, dog. It's college. I mean, the arrangement was good, but it's pausing a song where they didn't take it down.
What you mean?
Yeah,
That
like
shit sounded perfect.
it did sound good. It sounded really good. But just
we
It's not.
exposed.
It's all good, yeah. But it's not. I'm a Burger. I think what you don't be understanding is when I be hearing like a college play a song, I want it to be played like all
you want the song to
articulation,
bring you somewhere.
just like the song, dog.
It brought me a good place. It didn't sound bad, and it sounded
So
like
look,
the
I'm
song.
gonna give you an example. No, let me give you an example, dog. That's not how they sing that shit.
Man, I'm not trying to hear nothing y'all talking about. Because when you talking to
I'm cool with the arrangement, and I'm cool with
no, you gonna tell me you
just
cool with the
bring me
arrangement, but it ain't loud enough, so it was boring to y'all. That's that Southern shit. That's that Southern stuff. It wasn't loud enough for you.
Bro, look, when you heard Falling, the bitch was a good arrangement. It brought you somewhere. It made you feel different.
This what you gotta understand. Brian did, Southern band did what Fallen did for that band, and what that song did for that band. I don't compare Southern to FAMU.
No, we're not comparing.
It's comparing the song. Man, if you gonna play a song, especially on the college level, you gotta play it like the artist singing it, dog.
So Southern play every song like the artist singing it?
I just said I want to hear other clips, so it ain't
Southern
about it.
play every song like the artist singing it?
Yep. I don't know a song they ain't play without.
Pretty much. I ain't about to listen.
Pretty much.
Okay. Okay. That was choppy rock? Nah, man.
Nah, it wasn't choppy, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That he said it was choppy. That's not
it
true.
It was choppy, dog.
I don't think it was choppy. I think it was a good clip.
The way they articulated it in the beginning. That's not how that shit goes.
I'm not gonna agree with that. The song, the execution was good, but it just they don't bring me nowhere as a band.
Southern niggas for you. That's some B plus. We just went through this last week. Yeah, that's that Southern stuff. Y'all don't give nobody props.
See, this is why Burger is the reason why niggas think they can range. And Burger is the reason why some niggas think they sound better than other bands. That shit ain't. That's what shit's supposed to sound like the fucking song. Well, that was SWV or I think that's SWV.
Let me tell you something. Anybody I ever said could arrange, they can really arrange. I have never gave niggas props who couldn't arrange. Never. That's one thing you're gonna get from me on this show, and y'all know you're gonna get my truth. Now, if you have a person
just poor execution.
Poor execution. You see what I'm saying? Johnny, you said it sounded good. That don't align with poor execution.
Why? So that shit does, dog. Because
look at Stafford AG comments. It was good, but it had nothing. It didn't do nothing for me.
This is what I'm saying. A arranger could arrange a song a certain way.
Man, the dudes on the national after this baseball game, and the shit was flat.
Listen, and I hate to use this dude as an excuse. I remember when James, I love the way James interprets some of his arrangements. And other people may not like it, but I love the fact that James do him. And he don't get involved in what other people doing. They try to get in everybody's lane when they arrange. And I hate that. I love the fact that James stay in his lane and do what work for James. Even Cooley, a lot of times they talk shit about Cooley. Everything they do is in their lane. They stay in their lane, in their area, and they arrange for themselves.
Thing is, when it come down to James, a lot of people hate on James.
I wouldn't even
And the
say
Heat,
that. All I'm saying is
the Heat,
I
the
love an
Heat, and the
arranger
Heat don't
who
even.
can be different.
The Heat, James. A matter of fact, James probably the top 3 arranger in the city.
Top 3 in the city right now? I wouldn't say that.
Yep.
I wouldn't say he a top 3. James is good. I like James. I'm not a hater. I'm telling you what I know. I like James.
I said it, and I stand on it, and I'll put money on it. James is the top 3 arranger in the city. Okay.
Boy, that shit sounded awful. Boy, that shit sounded pure D awful.
Somebody sent that fucking clip to try to be cute.
Somebody did that on purpose, dog. Dog, that shit sounded awful.
Like, you paying your money for that shit? Come on, get the fuck out of here. Y'all did that shit on purpose.
They did that all. You paid your money. I know ain't nobody. Robin, who pays to have that clip played? Like, seriously, I need to know them. Because I need to know if they really thought that sounded good. That was a whole. The whole. They paid to play that?
It was a TLC nigga.
Dog. That's why you never heard Sudden play that song since. You never heard the S play that song since. Dude, Trumpet sounded like they really didn't want to play.
That's enough. Move on. Next. Hey, next song.
That boy Johnny was dying.
I won't fight.
Next song.
No,
I won't fight.
Really for that. I know this about to be cool.
I am fucking with that tuba section.
Dog,
God
they
damn.
played the
Wow.
fuck out that just now.
Well,
Dog,
that's perfect.
dog.
See, Burger, that's
Say,
the difference right there. See
say,
how that brought you somewhere?
listen, hold on. Listen, say the mind. I'm not fucking with Rashawn on that, Rock on that. They better than FAMU. That arrangement, and that was bad.
Hey, that was
That
way
was
better
bad.
than FAMU.
Son,
Way
they
better.
played. Son, they didn't sound better than FAMU, but they
What?
that was fire. They didn't sound better than FAMU. No,
Man, Burger,
Man,
stop.
take
they didn't
y'all to
sound
A
better than
Burger.
FAMU. No.
A Burger. And the call progressions, the passing cards.
And every aspect, it was better.
Son, did y'all hear the
bro.
whirlwind solo? In the intro.
Y'all sleeping on the fucking whirlwinds even sounded like phenomenal on that bitch.
Man, fuck all that. Y'all heard
I
the
just
tubas?
said that they had a whole solo.
Man, the tubas ate that whole song.
Yeah, said son, the fact that they ate that whole song and kept tempo, which was phenomenal.
Man,
They ate that whole song and kept
it
tempo.
sounded like one tuba. Like, man, them dudes sounded good.
I ain't here falling tonight. But that's the
Oh
best
man, you Johnny, go listen to Falling. I swear to you, dog, Falling might be one of the most underrated, coolest arrangements ever to come through the swag. Ever.
I think
that would be what you said against Falling right there with North Carolina display.
I'm going with Falling. I'm going with Falling, boy.
Yeah, I'm going with Falling too, but that
Falling gonna take it down a lot of tunes.
You
Falling gonna take.
You gotta hear Batman in person. Oh, that shit, Batman, Lord.
Hey, no cap, dog. They got a video that I would love for all y'all to check out. It's a North Carolina A&T bandroom video right before Honda, dog. They was doing a dog. Them people must have played like 7 straight songs in a row, back to back. Dog, when I tell you, it was like a mix. Everything sounded phenomenal. Dog, I was like, dog, these people so slept on.
Yeah, North Carolina has always been one of those bands that I was. Those tubas, man. Like,
Dude,
I've never heard that. I've never heard that before. And them dudes.
I wouldn't say that, boy.
Man.
SU Love, boy. SU Love, tubas. Woo, woo, woo. Boy, that tubas was singing on that shit. Love by Keisha Cole.
Yeah, I was in that. I think that was my crab year. Yeah.
Dog, they was.
Yeah.
They was singing on that song.
Fucking fire. Matter of fact, that's gonna be my request. SU playing.
He said
Love.
he rather Norfolk over A&T. I haven't heard Norfolk in a while. Like, I'm not saying Norfolk isn't good. I haven't heard Norfolk in a while. Somebody posted.
Burger, don't fall into that trap, Burger.
Thomas High sent the link. He said, and it seemed like he paid for it, so we might have to play his thing.
Burger, he's trying to get us kicked off, so don't fall into that trap.
How I'm trying to get us
I ain't
kicked
gonna lie,
off?
dog. That motherfucker.
No, they're talking about Norfolk. They're trying to get us to say you don't like Norfolk.
Norfolk was good when Robin was
North
there.
Carolina A&M shit.
When Robin was at Norfolk was the shit.
You just saying that because Robin.
Absolutely, they was one of the greatest bands ever.
They were the epitome of band music excellence.
Norfolk was not good. I'm about to get off in a few minutes. I knew that.
Let's fly. My country fears of thee. Sweet land of liberty.
Norfolk was the model. The model. When you look at Norfolk as to what you should do in a band.
This about to be loud.
shit not fair, bro.
Hey, if you the
That shit
other
not
band
fair.
on the other side of the field, that's all you gotta do. Hats. It's time to roll. Hats on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's roll.
Buses.
To the buses.
Man,
That was a fight.
shit
That
is
was
unfair,
fire.
bro. That shit
Sky,
is
get
a
your
cheat
fucking
code.
get over there, Sky. Bring Sky outside.
Listen, y'all
Hey, look,
missing the comments. That boy Joce, y'all see me on baritone. That boy Rock Tool, that
My
boy
bad. I'm sorry.
Rock Tool
Yeah.
say, son, you ain't even about to cap on this app.
Jobby's trying to set himself up, bro.
Look, I was joked out at
Hey,
their
John,
comments.
John, that's not nothing to play with, bro.
Yeah, y'all heard
Hey,
how
bro,
consistent
you
those Supers
sleeping
were?
on?
Hey,
Sleeping
Rock,
on?
don't give him too much, Rock. We were supposed to play that this
Hey,
summer,
Terrell.
quiet as his cup.
What up?
I said, let me stop being this.
Supers, man.
Shout out Thomas Hyde. Shout out
Hey, bro.
Thomas Hyde.
Can
Oh
I say
my
one
God.
thing? Can I say one thing right quick?
Yeah.
Jungle sounded good, but we gonna act like that bitch was the longest a motherfucker.
Yeah, that bit was long.
Yeah.
But did you not just hear that song just now?
That bitch was
Shout
nice.
out Thomas Hyde. All I can say is Brian. Oh my God.
That time won't wait, man.
That young man is amazing.
Hey,
We
Yeah,
played
he is
more,
amazing, man.
Terrell,
more than 7% of the songs we played tonight was his.
Terrell,
What's up, John?
somebody want to know if they saw you in that band.
Of what? What you said?
Somebody want to know if they saw you in that band where they played
If
Jungle.
I was in that band,
Yeah, somebody asked that in the comments.
I want to know if he's standing next to Joce. Like, I want to see if we can get a zoom in. Do like a
Bro,
close up.
could you go back to Jungle and see if
He
we
gonna
can get a
he gonna look like a spot though. Black ass.
I hate these sweet ass, bro. Every week, you should. This dude, Damon, be trolling down everybody live video. Lloyd go live. You see Damon trolling. I be like, dude, this dude dated, bro. It's like he got notifications.
Hey, look, I seen it. I seen his comment, but I was gonna ignore it. But Johnny want to know.
DeRozan ain't gonna see a dot. That dude DeRozan stupid. Y'all boy be.
He don't want to research the show. He finally found a year, and found a year without him saying Mr. Joce. But I'm done with DD, bro.
I don't be in for these too, bro. Every week.
Oh man.
Like I'm not gonna say nothing else about DD. I don't care when he said these comments. You know?
I ain't gonna say nothing else either. Man, what's the
Hey, it's not.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I asked what year that was.
I didn't like it.
What year was that?
Big as fuck.
What year was that?
I know TSU band was humongous on that bitch, dude.
What year was that? I gotta be like, please excuse my hand when that shit came out. They
Probably like 07, 08. You gotta be like 07.
That's what I was feeling like 07, 08.
That look like 07, 08. That's gotta be 07, 08.
Anybody know what year that was?
08, gotta be like 07, 08.
It said 08. People said 08.
08.
Yeah, she was in the band at 08. Shout out my sis, man. Stop playing.
Let me see your sis. Shout out my sis. Murder. Hold up. You saw her name?
Yeah, her name been Murder Urkel.
So y'all expect Check Southern Band to be like that?
No, I think they're gonna be better.
I'm gonna tell you how I know.
I expect better than that in 3 years.
You know what's crazy? I know it had to be like in that era. Cause they were straight, but it's one thing that I don't think y'all noticed that I noticed. The trombone section wasn't full. Y'all had too many people on first.
It ain't that. That's how Gip used to arrange. It ain't that. The trombone chords is high as hell. He wrote like that.
That's not. I'll make the 8. That shit not supposed to be like that. But I know it had to be from that era. That's almost.
I think in 3 years, Second Southern be about that same size or better.
Is Get Back Morris Brown? Or what?
Let me tell y'all something. I don't want to keep speaking on the mentally ill. He clearly needs mental help. And I don't even speak on this man because people making a mockery out of mental illness. And you can see by some of his posts that dude just not in the right frame of mind. So I don't even speak on that because it's kind of like sad that he's going through that. And I don't even like to speak on it, like to be honest.
Well, when you lose something you love like that, it can put you in a situation like that. But I honestly hope the dude shake back. I don't think he's not one of my favorite directors, but I hope he shake back and get back to his right mind.
But most definitely. around if he got a mental illness, though. Like that's not nothing. Like I ain't gonna lie, you know, we be talking, but that's some serious shit, and he need to get help. And
he's got to want help. He's got to want
Right.
help.
Yeah, exactly. You got to want it to get it.
And something like just by if you follow his page or you see some of his posts, they don't make sense. And I got to the point where I stopped even following them because I can clearly tell that mentally he's not all there. Especially when you go from being at the top of your profession and having your dream job and then have that all snatched away from you. And like, I will never know what he's going through. So I don't.
Nigga stay busting Alabama, man. Hey, niggas always at Alabama State busting their ass. Like every year it's the same old shit.
We should have just named it Brian Simmons' name. I hope y'all send some
I
high
got
school
one.
videos.
Can you stand the rain?
Oh, that's
Hey,
fire. That's fire.
that icebox with some songs, man.
Play them
Can you
high.
stand
Play
the
that
rain?
high school. Play that high school clip I sent you, Robert. Play that high school clip.
Shout out to Lil Jewel, Lil John on there, the lead drum major for calling that video. A New Orleans College Prep original band member. Shout out
I
to
hear you, Johnny. I hear you, Johnny. I hear you.
Trombone Ridge. You hear me? We got 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. Pelicans about to.
Yes, sir.
If you're not watching the draft, just a little update on the draft. The Pelicans is about to pick at pick number 17.
Nigga don't care who they about to pick. You heard
Shut
me?
up.
You really care who they about to pick, bro?
Yes, I'm a Pelicans fan, and I feel as though the Washington Wizards did some whole shit today. They did
I
some.
forgot the draft was on.
How can you say they did some fake stuff?
They did some fucking fake shit today.
How?
Trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers.
Westbrook made it on first.
What?
Westbrook going where he wanted to go.
Man, fuck that.
I ain't mad at the NBA. Send y'all clips in. We won't hit these high schools or whatever. We just tired of the SU and because it's been the SU Brian Simmons show tonight.
Robert, play Southern Sun Strings in my house. Let's listen to that.
We played that last week.
That's my no we didn't. That's my clip.
Hey, we gotta play another song.
Yeah, I'm tired of SU. We know them niggas cold, man.
I know, but I want to hear that.
Hey, play J State.
Real?
Play
And you heard
J-State.
what my dude said? My brother said, I know, but I won't hear that. And I ain't hating on you, brother.
Hey, bro,
Play
I
like
want
that.
you to play J State Versace on the floor.
I'm gonna send my cash up in a few minutes, Robert. Hold on.
I most definitely don't want to hear that. You trying to play J State. I don't even listen to J State ballads. Sorry, because they ain't never good.
Cam Thomas, please.
I'm gonna send my cash up.
Rock your cash app, send that cash app, send that cash app.
Trey Murphy the third.
Hey, boy, say no one playing just now.
You heard him, huh? Boy, trying to make a statement.
Huh?
Hey, yeah, that was real nice.
Dog, they wasn't playing just now.
Jai, you been sending clips with CashApp or Star?
I heard the little mellows do their little thing and everything.
March Stampede Marching Band is under the field direction of drum majors Earl Tennyson Jr. and Carl Todd. You know, coming from Mo City, everything we do is presidential.
I don't know what that was, but them country motherfucker was blowing.
I couldn't get it, bro. I was about to say the same thing. I didn't get it.
Them country motherfuckers was blowing. I couldn't. I don't know what they were playing, but them country bitches was blowing.
Who was that?
Baby Back Rib High School.
It was out Montgomery, Alabama.
I don't know, but they were blowing.
Yeah.
Jonathan. Oh, that was Thurgood Marshall High School from Texas. Oh, I heard about Thurgood Marshall. I heard they supposed to be one of the good bands from back in the G. They got a rich history. I'm hearing about them.
Oh, shit, man. You got a history of being loud.
They were loud. But they were loud.
It's good it's good to see something a little different than we normally see, you know. So
yeah, I get tired of seeing that Nolan niggertry. I be want to hear that country niggertry. That shit was fire.
All you gotta do is watch.
Boy, that shit was fire.
But
Dog, did
my
y'all
mouth
hear
was
them
wide
people?
open in that bedroom.
That was fire.
Hey, that shit
That was
funny.
fire, though.
Robin thought that shit was over.
Huh?
Robin thought that shit was over with.
I don't know, man. That was fire, man. Them people sounded amazing. The musical, the whole makeup of the band, man. You ain't really had nobody overpowering nobody. You could hear every section. That was beautiful to me.
I mean, honestly, that was probably one of the first times I ever heard a band of that style in high school. Hey man, I don't even believe she can play an instrument. They brought her there to sing.
Dude,
They
if
brought her
that
there to
didn't
sing.
move you, you going to hell. I'm so serious.
I can tell
How
you
y'all
this.
doing?
I can tell you this.
Hey,
What's going on, Dr. Bonds? What's going
I'll
on?
turn this around.
What's up, Dr. Bond?
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to turn the camera around. How you turn the camera around?
Press the button that says turn the camera around.
Duh, I don't see that.
You might just have to flip your camera around. Like, just turn your whole phone around.
God damn.
Damn.
All right,
You went too
let's
fast.
play one song for him.
Hold on.
One
This
song.
exclusive. Hold on. This exclusive.
Hey, this live, man.
We're exclusive. Let it go. Let it go.
All right, hold up. Let me see. I can't figure it out. Let's go. Instruments up. Ready? Don't play loud. Ready? Play. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. That's all you get. That's all you get.
We appreciate it, Dr.
Hey, doctor, that's all I needed, man. That's all
That's
I needed.
all I needed. We
That's all I
back,
needed.
baby. We appreciate that, man. We
Hey,
really
hey,
appreciate that.
Dr. Bonds, they sound really good, bro.
Thank you. We trying. This is the second, third day of band camp.
Tell y'all keep it up, man, for real. I hope we get to see that. We get to see that soon.
That's coming.
With the exclusive law.
It looked like you got the whole damn state of Alabama in there. I hope everybody good.
He said he the king of Alabama.
Absolutely.
I tell y'all this. You will not find a better recruiter than Dr. Bonds on no level. On no level.
I was in there when y'all was talking about the COVID stuff, but then my phone wasn't acting right. I don't know what was going on. But you know, we're in band practice right now, so I have to take care of that.
Yeah, we appreciate the excuse, Doctor. We
Dr.
appreciate
Bonds,
it.
let me hear something. Let me see something.
All right, well, let me hit y'all back.
Ooh,
all right, Doc.
It sounds like some smoke coming through there.
Y'all say what y'all want. Crucial Conflict got the exclusive from Dr. Bonds and Talladega Band themselves. Y'all, we the Breakfast Club of these podcasts. I'm telling y'all, y'all better start rocking with us now, because once we take off, you ain't gonna be no more room on the bandwagon. I'm telling y'all.
Hey, bro, another thing is for the national bat. Hey, tell the national battle of the band that y'all want Crucial Conflict in the building. Y'all tell them that for sure.
Hey, look. What's crazy to me is he was confident enough for 3 days of practice to put that band out there. So that's scary to me.
Hold on,
That's
you
scary.
missed that one. You missed that one, Darrell. I gotta reiterate what my big brother Johnny just said. Y'all let National Battle of the Bands know that Crucial Conflict wants to be in the building, and we want to show up and show out and rep Crucial Conflict, because guess what?
Absolutely.
Crucial Conflict is bigger than any of these other shows out here. We giving y'all content every week. Shout out to everybody that put on one of these shows, but Crucial Conflict, we do it for everyday band heads. We do it for everybody. So shout out to all that.
Bonds back.
Now the Bond came back.
I'm just looking.
We appreciate that, Doc. We
No,
appreciate
what happened
that.
was they crunked something up and he didn't want us to hear that.
They was cranking something up. They was on their way up there when he was on the phone. I said, I gotta go.
That's why I told y'all to be quiet right quick.
We need Talladega at National Battle of the Band. That's what we really need. They ain't want to put Talladega in there because they know Talladega gonna crank on all their favorite bands. That's what it is.
Yeah, they're gonna take some money out of some pocket.
They don't want Talladega cranking on their favorite band while they walking in being Hollywood.
And I'm about that this year too. We're gonna bring band back.
And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Trust me, I'm loving
Absolutely, man. I like that shit.
This Crucial Conflict. Yeah, this Crucial Conflict. The hood, it's the hood people.
Yeah, show us some love, Dr. Bond.
What's y'all first event?
We're gonna be in Miami the 2nd through the 6th.
Damn.
Oh, that's next week. Next week.
That's next week.
No, that's September.
Oh, all right. I'm about to say.
Why you just? Oh, okay.
You said Miami for what?
It's in Miami.
Damn, Doc, Miami, Talladega cutting up like that.
Yeah, we got that money.
See what I'm saying, bro?
Hey, Bonds, don't go on that beach.
I ain't worried.
Don't go on that beach.
Don't do it. All right, y'all need to get offline.
We about to.
What he said?
Last song.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't know what that was till they got to
Until the end.
Until they got to the chorus. Say, bro, I want to comment on that fan video though. That girl sung the hell out that song, but too bad fam ain't gonna play it like that. But if they would play it like she sing it, I would love fam. But
man, she don't know how to play an instrument. All she was recruited to sing. That's it.
Praise is what I do. Ooh, is what I do. Say, bro,
If you didn't feel that clip, you the devil and you going to hell.
Oh, you talking about
that chick? That chick was singing. That chick was singing her ass off.
Yes, she was.
You a spawn of Satan if that video didn't move you. I started about to cry.
Man, I just saw the funniest comment of the night.
What it said?
That man underneath the bridge. It Camus days, yeah. But man, one year, boy, man had a man when I was at Nelson.
Boy, y'all don't remember when McMahon came under that bridge playing Charge of Pride?
Man, one of them years, bro, McMahon had a fucking strong. I think it was the year before Nelson, before that Nelson abandoned him.
That dude Johnny, bro. Johnny be sneaking them in, bro. Y'all gotta catch Johnny, bro. Johnny be sneaking them in.
He always doing that.
Yeah, Goon to send his video again.
Man, it's 9:15, man. We gotta go.
But
we gonna play Goon video, then we rolling out.
What Goon? Cool It?
Yeah, we gonna play Cool It video, then we rolling out. That going right. Cool It dropped his video. We gonna play Cool It video, and then we
man, Cool It paid money. Cool It paid money.
Yeah. Cool It got every pair of Jordans in the city, man. Cool It better pay that money.
Cool It pay no money. Hey, Cool It, give me some of that stipend money from Will.
Tell Cool It, I'll take 3 pairs of shoes. Really, I don't need his money. I'll take 3 pairs of shoes he don't like.
Tell Cool It, tell Will, give him a jacket.
That boy Joce and McMahon punished Nelson.
Too bad Side Tech did. And that's on God.
God, on God.
Y'all crazy, boy.
I want this shit.
Boy, I'm sitting in the bleachers of this game. My ass hurt.
I am contesting that Will Morales gets a jacket. That wasn't bad.
No, that really wasn't bad. It sounded good. I believe it or not, a lot of videos that I have seen where they on the other side in front of the band, they always sound really good because you get to
Hey,
capture
I
the
ain't gonna
whole
lie.
time.
That side view of Band's Big Band sounds so good.
Yeah, it do.
That side view. When you get up close,
You'd be like, God damn, what were they? Hey, Robin, on a serious note, can we end tonight with
a prayer.
with blinding lights?
Blinding lights.
Can we end tonight with blinding lights, please? I just want to end tonight with blinding lights.
I think we should end tonight with a Norfolk State song.
Robin, I have nothing to do with this.
No, I'm saying, Robin, I think we should do a Norfolk State song.
I think we should.
Robin should do her favorite Norfolk State song. And all that.
He trying to set you up, Robin. Don't fall for it.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you.
That boy say that Landry Walker band will smash Abe.
but the crazy thing is, how you go to a whole nother school? Why you don't say your band? That's just like saying, "Oh, he could beat you up, but I can't." Shut the fuck up.
That boy said, "Play Behold." Somebody said she about to play Behold.
She said we gonna play. We gonna play it next week. Robin got to search for it.
It's gonna take her a week. Robin say I should. That closes everything out.
Oh, let me be quiet.
Go ahead, Robin. Play that McMahon can smash Abe. Right now, Ja? For what?
Oh man. Nigga said they gonna smash Abe and their repertoire gonna be Velvet Rope, ESPN.
Ja, every time Johnny C. McMahon, he gonna crank it.
Hey, look. Hey, this the repertoire. Velvet Rope, HBO, ESPN, C Blue. This gonna be their repertoire, bro. I love.
I said, "Hey, one piece and took